we are back on an adventure again. Say hello for YouTube. We haven't been on an adventure in a while, and I haven't really had a chance or time to edit the rest of the vacation videos that will be coming. But today we are going on an adventure to the Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota. It is going to be a lot of fun. We hope to see lots of bison because that is a giant animal, but it's not gentle. You do not pet those. Do yourself a favor and look up some videos about people who try to pet bison. So come along. We are heading to the Theodore Roosevelt National Park, and it's going to be fun. It's a rainy day, but if the rain clears up, we might even take a walk on one of the trails in the park. So that's going to be fun. We look forward to it. Thank you for always watching our videos. Remember to share our channel with your friends, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time we upload a new video.
North Dakota is west of Minnesota and east of Montana. Heading west, the Drift Prairie region is dotted with hills, valleys, lakes, and wetlands. West of the Drift Prairie is the Missouri Plateau, the state's highest region. It includes the Badlands, a harsh stone valley that wind and water have sculpted into pyramids, domes, and buttes. A butte is a steep, flat-topped hill. The Badlands contain North Dakota's highest point, a 3,506-foot white butte. But North Dakota was once underwater, and it bears the fossils of ancient sea creatures, including swimming reptiles called mosasaurs, clams, and other fish. The Theodore Roosevelt National Park is the only U.S. national park named after a person, aka America's 26th President, Theodore Roosevelt. It was established in North Dakota by Harry S. Truman in 1947. The park honors Roosevelt, who lived as a ranchman in the Dakota Territory in the 1880s. As president, conserved 230 million acres of public land for future generations. The plans for the Theodore National Park began not long after Roosevelt's death in 1919. Medora in North Dakota was chosen as the site of the memorial, and in 1921, the state's legislature asked its reps in Congress to help set aside land for that purpose. One early proposal called for a park of more than 2,000 acres, but that was controversial. The land was valuable to ranchers. Some believed a national monument was more appropriate than a national park. On April 25, 1947, President Harry Truman signed the bill that created Theodore Roosevelt National Memorial Park. At that time, the land included the South Unit and the site of Roosevelt's Elkhorn Ranch. The North Unit of the park was added the next year. Finally, in 1978, President Jimmy Carter signed a law that changed the memorial park to the Theodore Roosevelt National Park. In 2018, it received nearly 750,000 visitors. There are hundreds of bison in the Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Whether you call them bison or buffalo, although Americans use the term interchangeably, there is a difference. You'll have a chance to see plenty of them at the Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Both the north and south units have herds 200 to 400 animals in the south and 100 to 300 in the north. Full-grown bison bulls can stand up to 6 feet tall and weigh up to 2,000 pounds, so visitors should give them a wide berth or risk getting charged and possibly gored. The American bison was once critically endangered and nearly went extinct. Roosevelt was one person who was instrumental in saving the species from extinction. Black-tailed prairie dogs are abundant in Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Roosevelt himself described them as in shape like little woodchucks and called them the most noisy and inquisitive animals imaginable. You can judge a bison's mood by its tail. When it hangs down and switches naturally, the bison is usually calm. If the tail is standing straight up, watch out. It may be ready to charge. No matter what a bison's tail is doing, remember that they're unpredictable and can charge at any moment. A baby bison is known as a red dog. Bison calves tend to be born from late March through May and are orange-red in color, earning them the nickname Red Dogs. After a few months, their hair starts to change dark brown and the characteristics, shoulder hump, and horns begin to grow.
Sis. Hello, Balom.
Mama is Lego.
Wow. Guy. Well, it's alright. Wax lips.
Yes. Yep.
The cotton candy is $2.50. $2.50.
Sure. Okay, guy, pumpkin spice cake balls.
Mama, click your big bitty peanut butter puppets.
Wow.
Can we get a scotcheroo and one of these giant?
At the Harold Schaffer Heritage Center, we found peace, inspiration, and amazing stories. Harold Schaffer was North Dakota's most famous businessman. He led a life unlike any other. The Harold Schaffer Heritage Center and Museum is the perfect place to learn his story, from Mr. Bubble to Medora. Once you've strolled through the Heritage Center, you can take a breather out on the patio and relax in the beautiful garden area.
Sure.
Located in Medora, North Dakota, the Harold Schaffer Heritage Center showcases the rich history of the Badlands and Theodore Roosevelt. Established in 1998 by the entrepreneur Harold Schaffer, who was an influential businessman in North Dakota. This center is a key cultural landmark. The architecture reflects the rugged terrain of the surrounding area with natural materials used to create a welcoming environment. The center preserves the local heritage and emphasizes the historical significance of Theodore Roosevelt's time in North Dakota.
I think no dot and no chair sits. Oh, this is the window. Is dit fake of real?
Nee, is dit 'n foto?
Kijk.
Waar is die stories op? Wow.
Kijk uit die kast.
Off to the Cowboy Hall of Fame. Okay. Dankie, Bal. Jy het alle maniere.
Ja, ik weet het. Dankie.
The North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame, with its Center of Western Heritage and Cultures, is the interpretive center for the history of the Northern Plains and North Dakota's Western lifestyle. You can immerse yourself in the exciting story of the Plains horse culture, a way of life unique to the world. You can learn about experiences of North Dakota's Native Americans, homesteaders, ranchers, and world-class rodeo cowboys. It opened in 2005 through the contributions and commitment of the members of the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame. The facility features a theater, galleries, interpretive areas, artifacts, and memorabilia devoted to the preservation of culture and heritage. The centerpiece of the Center of Western Heritage and Cultures is the Hall of Honorees, paying tribute to the men and women, events, and livestock that made extraordinary contributions to North Dakota's culture, lifestyle, and legacy.
Stories handed down in our oral history of our big horses that we believe, of course, since one, everything had a spirit. This was
Wat is je handen erop?
creator.
Maar glijdt net af. Mijn screen is slippery.
The North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame is a cowboy hall of fame. Established in 1995, the Hall of Fame endeavors to preserve and uphold the historic and modern Western lifestyles throughout the state as it pertains to Native Americans, rodeo, and ranching. According to North Dakota's Cowboy Hall of Fame information, the 15,000 square foot interpretive center, the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame, Center of Western Heritage and Cultures, gives visitors from throughout the United States and globally the history of the Northern Plains and North Dakota's Western life through its exhibits and information about the Plains horse culture, Native Americans, homesteaders, ranchers, and rodeo cowboys. The museum also includes permanent and traveling exhibits, a theater, meeting and event spaces, historic archives, and a gift shop. The Native American Gallery includes the importance of the horse in Native culture. The ranching and homesteading exhibits explain the lives of the pioneer men and women who lived on the land. Inductees in the Hall of Fame include Theodore Roosevelt, who ranched in the Medora area and was our 26th president, Sacagawea, who was a guide for the Lewis and Clark expedition to the West Coast, Sitting Bull, who was the last of the great Sioux spiritual leaders and leader of Indian forces at the Battle of Little Bighorn in 1876, Louis L'Amour, one of the world's most widely read authors, Alvin Nelson, North Dakota's first world champion saddle bronc rider.
Hi everyone, Post-Edit Sunal here. We had a fantastic time in Medora. We absolutely love going to Medora. And I hope that you enjoyed our video as much as we enjoyed filming it. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, give us a like on this video, and tell us in the comments below what else you would like to see from around here. Have a great day and see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.